Diesel We the People News. This is Juice News, and anything I say is just opinion. Alrighty, let's start off with one thing. A veteran woman was protecting her family, but just because the word vet doesn't mean nothing. We all should be able to protect our family by any means necessary. Paperwork, weapons, whatever. Alrighty? I just want to get that clear.
Aubrey.
That's right. So Cherise Taylor says this all happened while her 2-year-old son was in the car. She can't believe this happened. And now she's headed to the VA to get some therapy.
You shouldn't have to navigate your own city like a war zone. You just should not. It's un-American.
Cherise Taylor protected our country for 15 years with the Air Force.
The crime is absolutely out of control, and it's terrifying at this point. Having to use the same tactics in an American city that you use in Iraq and Afghanistan simply to navigate through the city it's scary, and I'm not the only mom feeling this way.
Taylor says she was headed to pick up her husband on Friday. She was stuck in gridlock traffic on I-10. She says a group in a truck motioned to her to get over, so she let them. Next thing she knows, a man comes up to her passenger door.
So as he comes up, he's kind of close body on the car, and he's like, it wasn't just a small little tug. He's pretty aggressive trying to get the car door open. Makes eye contact with me. He's still trying to get it open a couple of times.
So Taylor picked up her gun.
A standard, finger on the trigger, point, shoot.
Taylor didn't fire, but was ready to. The man eventually ran off. Taylor says what also has her on edge is that NOPD classified this crime as a disturbance. NOPD said the incident classification is based on the available information regarding the incident at the time the report was written.
It should be more than just a misdemeanor disturbance.
Michael Haggard is a crime and security expert.
The last thing you want is everyone having a weapon and having the wild, wild west. But when you're talking about a veteran, someone who's obviously trained, not only in handling a weapon, but also those types of situations, she can't wait.
Okay. Obviously, we shouldn't have everybody with a weapon and have a wild, wild west. People. Cops wasn't there. If this woman was not a vet, if this woman did not have a gun, if this woman was any particular other woman, and there's no telling us how many times this has happened. Yes, everybody should have a gun, and it should be the Wild Wild West. You cannot stop criminal activity upon you by just wishing it. That's the reason why there's a Second Amendment, is so you be able to protect yourself by any means necessary. So this guy is absolutely incorrect. And you shouldn't have to get a permit to be able to protect yourself and beg the government to protect yourself.
See if somebody has a weapon. They're trying to force themselves into her car. She's got to defend herself.
And Taylor says she was ready to open fire to protect her son.
The emotion, honestly, your body kind of takes on a different form. I stayed in my body, of course, but everything transformed, and it's like, I've trained to do this. I've gone to classes. I'm prior military. If I have to pull this trigger, that's what I have to do.
And Taylor is also urging everybody tonight to drive with your doors locked and your windows up. So far, no arrests have been made in this case. Back to you.
Okay, y'all. When you're in the city life, yeah, you should do that no matter what, okay? Like this can happen. It's actually pretty common I wouldn't say it's real common, but it's pretty common. Just depends on the section of town. So always be on guard anymore. Alrighty. This is Diesel We the People News. Again, officers is minutes, hours away when you only have seconds. And this Wild Wild West thing they're claiming, absolutely incorrect. Every single man and woman should have some type of protection on them at all times, just in case an incident like this happens, and this could have gone very wrong in so many different ways. These will be the People News. Bye, y'all.